Hi guys, welcome back to VPSSG, and today we have an unboxing for Doomlings. So this is a Kickstarter game as well, and yeah, so this is a game that is about a Doomling species, and we are all trying to make the Doomling species more adaptable and resilient, so that they can adapt to the ever-changing climate and like catastrophe that's about to hit them. So this is a card game. So basically throughout the game we are going to upgrade our Doomlings with different traits, behaviors, and I think abilities as well. So yeah, and every round there will be a different event that we have to kind of go through. Yeah, so again, I'm not very sure of the whole flow of the game, but yeah, it's been quite some time. So as you can see, and there's I think 3 tiers for this game. So there's the basic one, the mid tier one, and the higher tier, which comes in this very nice golden box. But this is the middle tier, which is the yeah. So it comes with this black and this very nice foil at the front. So okay, so yeah, I think I backed this somewhere last year as well, and yeah, I think this came pretty quick. And everything is pretty much quite on time, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, so let's see what's in this box. Let's try to unbox this. So from here we can see the box is a bit of a kind of a linen finish. Yeah, so actually now that I've seen it, I think it's a bit weird to have a kind of linen finish on the box, but yeah. So forget to mention this. This is a game for 2 to 6 players, ages for 10 and up, and plays for about 20 to 45 minutes. Yeah, and yeah, this is a game by Justus and Andrew Meyer. Okay, so let's open the box and see what this is. Okay, so yeah, of course, ooh, that's very nice. So we have a sort of a QR code over here. Yep, so we have a very nice interior. Yep, so I'm not sure if you guys can see, there's like a planets around. So I was expecting that there's no artwork at the back of the box, but yeah, we have a bit of an artwork. And yeah, for some close-ups. Again, I'm not too sure what the QR code is if you scan it, so yeah, I hope it's not some offer or something. So very nice, very sturdy box. You can see the thickness here, it's okay, quite solid. So let's put the box there, and we have the rulebook. So this rulebook is purple because, if I'm not wrong, the base tier, the box is also purple color. So yeah, then let's take a look. It should be quite a small rulebook. So we have don't want to read. You can watch the tutorial at doomlings.com. So this is it's pretty small. It's just a kind of this kind of layout. Yeah, so we have the setup, gameplay, taking a turn, the different ages, so which is the rounds and the catastrophes and the world's end, and then we come to the scoring. So we do have some expansions here. Oh, that's very nice, thick foam. And we have some okay, then you have a game variants, which has this is the expansion, the meaning of life. So there's a different setup here, and some attachments. I think mine comes with two of the 3 or 4 expansion, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so we have the survival guide, and yeah, I think these are just some sort of information. Yeah. So they are not like really the rules. I think it's more of a guide. That's cool. so that's the rulebook. And let's see what are these. These are really thick and dense foam. So you can see, yep, very nice. I think they are putting this because if we were to sleeve it, then they would probably take up more space. So yeah, I kind of regret not getting the higher tier ones. That's another foam block. Seems like we can put this to good use. So let's just put it here. And this is, yeah, I'm not too sure what this is, but this is the one that is separated. And oops. So that's one pack, and that's the other pack. It says traits and ages. Yeah. So, and we do have a few special cards here. Okay, the cards are pretty nice. It's linen finish as well, similar to the box. But yeah. So again, I think linen finish works better on the card rather than the box. So we have our traits here. And again, at the bottom of the box, very nice picture of the galaxy or space. Yep. So I think this is definitely what do you call that? Sleeve friendly, because there's quite a bit of gap here, as you can see, and we have a bit of wiggle space and tons of room for all of our different cards. Yeah, so I think I suppose it will be very it should be able to include all the cards even if they are sleeved. So let's take a look at our first two foil cards. That's very nice. So woohoo, that's very nice. And we have another of this. So let's take a closer look at what they say. So let's take the first one. So this is faith and this is sentience. So you have a value here, and we have this faith and a bit of a flavor text. Reason, in fact, the path is to faith, and faith takes over when reason can say no more. Okay, it's a very peaceful looking Doomling. Again, it's very super shiny. That's nice. So at rolls end, you may change one color to one alternative color on all of your traits. And this is, I'm feeling so many things right now. So this, at rolls end, choose a color, +1 for all traits of that color in your trait pile. Nice. I think there's some symbols here, which I think we saw just now. Let's take a look. Yeah, here. So so this says that traits with a rolls end effect will have this symbol. Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. And we have another of this symbol. So traits with the drop of life provide bonuses or modifiers to your score. When scoring, look for this bonus to quickly identify your bonuses. That's nice. Okay, so let's get on to the ages card first. So let's put all this out. So you have two huge deck of traits. So yeah, I think that's the thing about this kind of card game, is that they do come with quite a bit of sort of cards, so that you can have some sort of variability. Yeah, I say this kind of card game because I think it's something like Exploding Kittens. So yeah, they are kind of towards party game. So yeah, let's take a look. Okay, this is our, we have some let's show this here. So yeah, there's quite a bit of traits. So are these traits? Yeah, so most of them are traits. We do have some ages in between. Yeah, so let's take a look at the card quality first. So let's take a look. Right, so the card is pretty thin, but it's fine. It's on a little bit on a flimsy side, but I think this is okay. It's bearable even if you don't sleeve it, so it's not as bad. But if you do sleeve it, I think it can last even longer. So just take a look at all the ages. Yep, so very nice. Okay, Yeah, so like this, the curve is very nice. There are some cards that I do see the curves are like quite obvious that they are being like punched. Yeah, so you can see like it's not smooth, but this is fine. Then we realize that there's also this symbol here. So I suppose all the edge cards can be put on one side. So maybe let's take them out first. And this one. Okay, so yeah, I don't think they are like regarding any. Oh yeah, I think they do. Let's take a look at this. There's like a star here. There's an egg symbol on some of them. Yeah, so I'm quite sure that these are like the sort of promos or the kind of what do you call it? Stretch goals of that sort. Or I think this could even be the expansion. This is like the dinosaur one. This is like the yeah, it has like a different theme. Okay, so maybe let's go through this one first. So you can see here we have some reds, some blues, greens, greys, purples, and reds, and 2 additional edge cards. Yep. So they also have this star at the bottom. So can take a look here. There's a star here, and there's this dragon symbol over here. Yep. So this is a dominant trait. So this is legendary, and you can discard your hand, do not stabilize. Yep. Okay, so I just have a quick read of the rulebook. So basically the whole game structure is along the lines of it's kind of like board royale, where there's this catastrophe kind of expansion as well. So basically every round the player would reveal a new edge card. So in this case it's an edge card. So then that signifies the start of that round. And everybody will take one turn and play a card. So playing this card, then this would mean like this is the kind of the score that you'll get when you score at the end. And then it will go one round around the table, and then a new edge card will come up. So the catastrophes are also edge cards, and those are kind of more they are more special, they have more effects to them. So yeah, so these are the edge cards. So you can see that this is a catastrophe. So yeah, this is eyes open from behind the stars. That's pretty nice. Again, the artwork is it's cartoonish, but I think it's fine. Yeah, it's not overly cartoonish, but it still has some niceness to it. So this is -1 Junpu. So Junpu is actually your hand size. So yeah, so this is, so if you draw this, then this will last for the whole round. And the players who discard the lowest face value must also discard one from their trade pile. So the trade pile will be the pile that you are playing all your trade cards on. Yeah, so I think that's where you kind of score for your endgame scoring. So this is in world's end. Discard highest face value trade from your trade pile to the old god. Okay, I'm not sure who's the old god, but yeah. This is Osmorian Winds. After you stabilize, +1 card to your left at random. So stabilizing is when it's the second part of your turn where you draw up to your hand size. Yeah, according to what's in your gene pool, the number in your gene pool. So yeah, so once again we have this. This discard hand, do not stabilize. Yeah, so it's 8, but you have to discard everything and you can't draw back up to your normal amount. So it's Diaphanous Wings. So this is just so these are the regular ones. They have no effects and they are -1. So if you have a card in your hand, I believe I read somewhere in the rules that you must play this. You must play a card. So yeah, if this is it, then yeah, you probably have to have a -1. So there's 3 points. So you may play Righteous from your hand at any time to stop an action that affects an opponent. Cool. So you have another symbol here. So this is the Elven Ears. +1 for each Mythlings. So this is this symbol in all trade piles, including this one. Yeah, I think we might have like multiple trade piles. So that's a Fey. All players receive +1 gene pool, including yourself. Also, that's so yeah, it affects everybody. So this is an Orcish Task. Let your opponent's hand, choose half to discard, round down. Okay, so you have A here. Let's see if we have any kind of oops. So yeah, A are special actions that occur once when played directly from a hand. Look for this symbol below the special text. Okay, so this is Destiny. Destin. Yep, 4 points. So no other special effect. Figure. You may play this from a hand into an opponent's trade power when they play an action. Okay, so that's the action icon. So this is like, I think, sort of an instant effect that you can play out of turn. So this we have an end game scoring, I guess, or something that happens at the world's end. So Rainbow Horn is whichever color you have the most of. If 2 or more colors are tied, this is colorless. Okay, so this is nice. So again, I'm not going to read everything, but I think I'll just read a bit on these are the like expansions, I guess. So we play Necromantic when from a hand when an opponent discards a trait. Add that trait to your hand. Okay. So this is also instant. You may play Witchy when it is discarded from a hand. Return Witchy to your hand when it is discarded from your trait pile. Alright, so this is Zombie Fight. You can play into an opponent's trait pile when it is discarded from your hand. Cool. You can draw cards until you draw a Mythling. Add it to your hand. Put the other cards at the bottom of the trait deck. So you can kind of like summon a Mythling. +4 if you have all 4 colors in your trait pile. Gelatinous. Let an opponent's hand, you may steal 2 of their cards. Discard a trait from an opponent's trait pile with a face value of 2. Okay, so so these are like just, I guess you play them and there's an action associated. Yep. So that's for the Mythling one. So let's take a look at this is the one with the egg and something that got to do with dinosaurs. So there's Badlands, discard 1 card, shuffle the discard pile, and deal 1 card face down to each player. Return any remaining cards to the discard pile. Okay. So you have an impact event. -1 Gym Pool, discard 1 card from a hand for each dominant trait in your trait pile. So in world's end, -1 for each trait in your trait pile with a face value of 3 or more. Okay. So you have these. So these are like, it's kind of cute if you like kind of imagine like your traits, your Doomlings evolving with all these traits like elongated neck. Yeah, so this is play action from a card in your hand. Okay, also you just have to play the action. I think you'd have to like play the card. It's cool. So you may play 1 purple trait. So to play you must discard 1 green trait. So you can, opponent may draw 1 card if they reveal a Dinoling. So this is a Dinoling, not a Mythling. So they reveal, if they reveal Dinoling in their hand. Cool. But why would you want them to draw 1 card? So that's 4 points. To play, you must discard 1 trait from your trait pile. Or this to add more to your hand size. All players must discard 2 cards from their hand, including yourself. It's a Cranial Crest, -1 for each different color in your trait pile. So these are like kind of colorless, I think. So you may discard 1 trait from your trait pile. Okay. Draw 1 card if it is a dominant trait, discard it if it is not played immediately, ignore its actions. That's okay, not very good. So you have 8 Predation, steal 1 Dinoling from an opponent's trait pile. You can play the additional traits in our actions. Cool. So you scratch my back, I'll slash yours. Cool. So you have a red one. So I think these are dominant, the one with the yellow thing. So to play you must discard 2 red traits from your trait pile. Oh, okay. So this is from the pile that you added. It's Sedative, -2 for each dominant trait in your trait pile. Tiny Arms, +1 for each Dinoling in the discard pile. Cool. Yeah, so I guess you add this like at the end of the game. Yeah, so this is our Dinoling sort of expansion. So we have 2. Let's take a look at the shorter one. I mean the smaller. Oh, we have some of these left. So yeah, these are, I think these are the sort of promos. Yeah, we have a dominant trait. Mostly I'm full of surprises. This card is every color: blue, green, purple, and red. So we have an acrobatic. That's just a 2. Yeah, very nice. This is a bloom. 1 point. It's a bullheader. So these are like dual color, I think. So we have curiosity. That's a blue and a red. Handwing. Mitosis. Free will at the end, at world's end. So I guess world's end is like the end of the game. Yeah. So this card becomes a color of your choice. There's a tetrachromatic. -1 for each color's trait in your trait pile. And that's it for the sort of special promo cards. Yeah. So again, these two are really nice. And let's take a look at this. Okay, there's a very easy pull tag for once. Okay, let's see. We have, wow, so colorful. That's very nice. So yeah, you can see here. This should be the, most of these are the ages. So we have some traits. Again, I'm not sure if we can mix them. I suppose we can. So, oh, these are foil as well. Nice. So we are still at the star. Okay. So we have some age cards here. And some of these. These are the player guides. And we have some gym pools here. Double-sided. So this counts for your... That's quite a lot actually. It's a 2 to 6 player game. Why we have 8. Okay. Am I missing something? No, it says 2 to 6. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the side of the box real quick. So yeah, there's all the different Doomlings. Yeah, this character looks like someone from the cartoon. I'm not too sure. Can't really remember. So you have quite a bit of this. Not too sure why. We have like 8 cards. So let's just put it here. And this is the birth of life. So this is the very first card that you'll flip over. So this says set a gym pool to 5, play 1 trait each turn, stabilize to end your turn. Nice. And simple. So this rates, we are still at the star here. Yeah, everything has a star, so okay. So this is a kidney with a beer helmet. Yep, that's nice. So value is equal to the number of your kidneys. Is the number of equal to the number of kidneys in our trait pile, including this one. So do we have like more than 1 kidney? Nope. Okay. So I'll keep a lookout for other kidney cards. So yeah, this is, you have to count it at the end of the game. It's a quick. Reckless, you and an opponent discard 1 trait from each other's trait pile, excluding this one. Okay. Retractable clause. To play, you must discard 1 red trait from your trait pile. Yeah, that's you can play like a -1, a -1, and then this, so that you can get rid of the negative. That's cool. So we have Stone Skin, Territorial, or opponent discard 1 red trait from the trait pile. Play another trait and discard 1 trait from your trait pile. So this is like kind of like about discarding. So this is +2 gym pool, but it's a -1. So not too sure if you play it, then if you remove it, do you still get this plus, or do you like, you know, remove the plus as well? So these are all the red ones. So maybe let's put it here, face up. Okay, we have quite a bit of cards here, and let's just quickly look at the, I know it's a bit of a not sequential, but yeah, this is the player 8, I suppose. This is a gym pool. These dominant traits have gold, they cannot be removed from a trait pile, you can only play 2. Nice. So these are different effects. And this is taking a turn, so you can see you can play 1 trait from your hand face up in front of you. This is your trait pile. If the trait has an effect, play it now. Stabilize by drawing or discarding until your hand size is equal to your gene pool. So these are catastrophes and scorings. Tally any points from the final catastrophe. Tally face values of traits in your trait pile. These count this symbol as 0. Oh, okay. Tally bonuses traits with plus or minus points will have a drop in the bottom right. Okay. Okay. So there you have 6. So I'm quite sure it's only for 6 players. Just not too sure why you have so many gene pool cards. So let's go through the age cards again. So we have Age of Peace, ignore all traits, trait actions. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, just quickly go through all this. Since the description is kind of short. So you draw one card, discard one card from your hand. Not too sure if this only. I think this only applies to the maybe the player that drew this. Yeah. So it's again very nice, simplistic artwork. Age of Wonder, Alien, Terraform. So again, you can pause the video if you wanna read it. So yeah. Just draw 2 cards. Nice. Reforestation, Age of Dracula. If Vampirism is in your trait pile, steal 1 random card from your opponent's hand. So I think this might turn out to be actually quite an interesting game. So Sea Kingdoms, Age of Reasons, Comet Showers, Temple Sands. This is the Messiah. Ice Age, Mega Tsunami, Blood -1 gene pool past your hand to the right. Also, these are the catastrophes already. Yeah. So there's a World's End. I suppose we mix some cards in. Let's just refer to the rulebook again. So during the setup, we actually have to have a 3 piles of 3 cards of the normal Ages cards, and then basically have three of these catastrophe mixed into each pile, and then shuffle them and stack them one on top of each other. So yeah, that's basically about 12 turns. Yeah, 12 rounds. Yeah. So not very. I think it's a pretty fast game. So yeah, once again, this is Mega Tsunami. World's End. Discard 1 red trait from your trait pile at random. Deus Ex Machina. Draw a card at its face value to your final score, then discard it. That's a 4 horseman. That's very nice actually. Discard 1 trait from your trait pile with a face value of 4 or higher. So again, I suppose all these you can't discard the dominant traits. It's a Mass Extinction. That's very nice. Like, it's pretty thematic, I would say. There's an AI takeover. It's quite cool how they actually come out with all these names. Nuclear Winter, Stabilize, World's End, discard 1 card, trait from a trait pile. So I guess not all of these World's End will activate, only the last one. So the third one that you draw would activate it. Yeah. So again, I'm still not sure what the star means. Yeah. So let's take a look at this. These are all the very nice foil cards. So this is Tube Feet, and we have play 1 trait from the discard pile in its action, then discard 1 trait from your trait pile. Okay. So we have Beauty, return 1 trait to your hand, then play another trait in all its actions. Take 2 from the discard pile and add them to your hand. Bones. They swap 2 traits between any trait piles. Cool. So it's a bit of like I think it has a lot of take that kind of component into this game. Yeah. So I think that's just the way it is for this kind of game. Yeah, but I'm really liking the foil. So let's put this here and let's open our last pack. And yeah, very satisfied with the easy pull tabs so far. Yeah. So you can see here that there's about 4 different colors here, and we still have the star. Yeah, not sure why we have stars on everything. Okay, so we have the blue, greens, grays, and yeah, all the different colors. So okay, I'm not gonna mix them up too much, just in case they should stay separated. Okay, so here we have. Okay, so here we have this. So again, I'm not going to go through them one by one. There's a mimicry, we have a blubber, cold blood. Draw 3 cards and we play 1 now. So that's like a double card. There's a 1 point. Yep, so I think this game is really about trying to maximize your points in that 12 rounds that you have. So we have quite a few that is nothing, like no actions. So regenerative tissue. There's a pretty long one. So there's a +1. Selective memory. Play 1 card from this card power plays action. Spiny. Sweat. Tentacles. And scutes. Yeah, so actually it's a very cute game, I would say. And yeah, let's take a look at these. So these are our green traits. We have heroic. Yeah, so I think this is maybe like represents kind of the parts or the body parts of the Doomling, and this is like the kind of, you know, other aspects of the Doomling, which is pretty cool. So to play this, you must have 3 or more green traits in your trait pile. Pack behavior, that's like a wolf. Symbiosis, +2 for every trait in your lowest color count. Yeah, so you must kind of like keep track of it. There's a peeling, bark, branches, deep roots. 1 to pop. Fecundity, fortunate, leaves, overgrowth, photosynthesis. Yeah, cool. Again, they're all like linen finish. Swarm, it's quite a bit of swarm. So let's take a look at what they say. So value is equal to the number of swarm traits in all trait piles, including this one. Okay, so I'm guessing there might be more than 1 trait pile. Maybe 1 per age, or 1 per you know, kind of the catastrophe. Yeah, so yeah, the catastrophe. So like the catastrophe might mean like 1 significant event, then like everybody dies and a new Doomling comes out. Yeah, I think. So that's our green traits, and we have our colorless ones. I think colorless, they don't count as a color, I guess. There is denial. So again, this is okay. We have 2 of the same one. Yep. Okay. So this is like you know, kind of a personality. That's -2. Delicious. Doting. That's cute. Eloquence. Fear. Flatulence. Gratitude. Oh. Again, I like how like varied every Doomling or every card is, in terms of at least the name. Okay. Take a pick at the next age. Play another trick. Nice. So yeah, I'm seeing 1 kidney card from the red trait. So this is camouflage, vampirism. Yep, so that's the one. Yeah, so it's like just 1 card that has to do with the 1 of the catastrophe. So that's kind of rare. Okay. Yeah, it's really quite a bit of cards here. We have Memory, Nocturnal, Nosy. Interesting. Nose here. Parasitic. Persuasive. Poisonous. Selfish. Sticky Secretions. Super Spreader. Thief. Telekinetic. And Venomous. Nice. So that's our purple treats. And our last red traits. That's the Apex Predator, Hyper Intelligence and Sentience. So once again we have same card that is foil here. One is the foil version, one is not. Okay. I suppose you should only include one of it in the game. This is Endless, Bad, Brave, Brute Strength, -1 Gym Pool, that is 4 point. Fangs, Fire Skin, Hit Vision, Hot Temper, Kidney. Yeah, so I'm guessing these are all the kidney cards. So we have like a 5. Yeah, I guess it's not a lot comparing like there's so much cards. Yeah. So these I suppose I can mix them. And yeah, I guess that's all of the cards. And this should go here. So we have so these are the different 5 different colors of your traits. And then these are the expansions here. So yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, so I guess you could mix and match the expansions around. So yeah, so that's all the cards here, as well as the Ages cards here. So let's get on to the sleeve test. So once again, the sleeve test, we are once again using 63.5 by 88 millimeters. So this is kind of a standard size, but this is a bit tight. Not sure if the foil card is thicker, but you can see that the sides are all there are no like spaces left, no space left at the sides, and yeah, it's a bit of a push to get it in. As for the top, it's still a bit of space left, but yeah, usually this is the case. Maybe let's try one that is not foil. Maybe let's try one of this. Yeah, so it's the same. Yeah, it still needs a bit of a push to slide it in. So yeah, this is one sleeve, and let's take a look at how well it fits here. So yeah, in terms of the height, here is enough, and wiggle size is enough as well. So even if you sleeve it, I guess you probably won't be able to feel everything. Yeah, so maybe this one would be good to like slot it in kind of like this, so that it takes up a bit of space so the cards don't just fall over. So I guess that's it for this unboxing. Again, if you do like what I'm doing here, do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, as I put out more of these unboxing videos. And if I have the time, I would actually try to do a gameplay video of some of the games here. Yeah, so once again, thanks for watching, and this is Doomlings, and see you next time. Bye bye.